Right, hopefully you get some people on. So I haven't done much more than when I played yesterday. I was just seeing if I could finish off that quest that's been annoying me, where I have to get that snap, crackle and pop, whatever it was called, drug for NPC. So I think it was around this area. Hello, game over, I haven't died yet. Well, I mean, I've died loads of times, but I haven't died yet on the stream. There's leeches, and a dead leech is good. Oh, didn't want to drink the irradiated water, but there we go. Oh, no, not again. I did not count that time, good. Just trying to grab the leeches off the dead leech. Okay, so where was that trader? There's somewhere around here that I was saw before. So I wondered if the other traders he was on about would actually be close to him rather than in the main market. I've got some more to film this week, it's just when I get a chance to film them. 3 different industrial masks. But I don't normally do gas mask streams very often anyway, so streams are separate from the normal videos. There's the British Museum again. But yeah, I've got 2 Scott masks to do videos on, and the other one is, I think, is it Port West it's called? They're like an industrial company. Yeah. Mr. Blubby, touch me here. Oh, is that a reference to Mr. Blobby? Oh dear. It's Jack Whitehall then who must have put that there. Mr. Blubby, touch me here. Try to leave and boom. Oh, this is the place that was full of mines, wasn't it? There's a mine. Ah, that's that. But yeah, if I get a chance this evening, I'll film one of the videos this evening. If not, I should definitely get a chance to film one of the videos tomorrow. But yeah, I think I have a point this evening when I've got a bit of free time, so I'll definitely do one of the gas mask videos this evening. See if I can find that particular trader I was looking for. I already found him once, but I was wondering if there was other traders near him. But I think, because I was saying there's market stalls here, but I don't know if these are meant to just be long abandoned ones rather than I think it's at Chemist. If I get rank 1 in Chemist, I can then make this particular drug anyway without going through all the quest hoops to do it, so I might just do it that way. How close am I to levelling up at the moment? About 3/4 away, that's good. Cross. Just keep heading south towards the Thames. Oh, pound coins. I suppose those are going to be a dead beggar. That's the NPC I have to get the thing for, but I wonder if I could just tell him to stop taking drugs. How it'll let me do that.
Hi! You returned. I knew. Were you able to get what I asked for? What would be the fun in that? I guess I could give it a go.
Oh, maybe I can skip this entire quest making this stupid drug for her.
Yes. I see you. A crack in the plexiglass. A mysterious lab. You escape, but before I see legs. So many legs. Scurrying legs. The legs of a terrestrial isopod. The safety of the damp dark surrounds you. You're happy. You have a family. Then suddenly your exoskeleton sheds. 14 legs become 2. The trauma of transformation. Your memories gone. A former name forgotten. Tim. That's all I have, I'm afraid. Beyond that, it's only fog. Yes. That's all I have, I'm afraid. You were right. Here.
Right, now I can tell the other guy that she's no longer on the drugs. Oh good, so that was actually easier than I thought. I could just with charisma convince her not to take the drugs rather than having to make her a batch of drugs up. Let's go back this way. I don't know, Edward. It's probably deleting it. That's the first one of your messages I've seen. So, it's probably that YouTube's doing the annoying thing where at least one of the words you've typed it doesn't like, so it's censoring it. And it does the thing where it just basically deletes your message, but it doesn't tell anyone it's deleted your message. Because YouTube has like a big list of words you're not allowed to, which again aren't available to the public. It's essentially words that YouTube doesn't let you type in, sort of thing. I don't want to go Covent Garden, do I? I want to go around the outside of it. Oh, it's one of these guys. 2 of them. Okay. Wow, that's sort of useful lowered music because I prefer the ones that boost my stats. Okay, right, so you want to go around Covent Garden, not through Covent Garden. Yeah, I'll definitely get at least one gas mask video filmed tonight for tomorrow. Right, there's a guy I want to see, isn't it?
Back for more? No. Really? I didn't think it was possible. I'm impressed. Here, take this. You did a good thing.
What did he give me? Oh, he actually gave me that drug, 25% critical chance. Right. Oh, good, I can at least sell off all my drugs now in the game, because I don't need them for the, that annoying quest. Right, let's have a look at that one. Show on map. I need to go to the farm. Might as well complete this quest while I'm at it.
I don't know. My father used to be in the Good Samaritans. It didn't go well for him. I don't. Not for 1 minute. I may regret this. But all right, I'll join.
Right, I'll go back to speak to Toby. He's just directly south of here, isn't he? So I might as well just go directly south. That way. Oh, there's the barricade. So yeah, Edward, if you're trying to make more comments, YouTube looks like they're hiding them, I'm afraid. Because none of them have come through again after your first one you retracted. Right, find our way back through here to where I want to go. Those other 2 bits, even if they're valuable to sell to traders. I'll fill all my weight up with junk. So I have to probably go down here and then west. East. Oh, this way. Chat's working for you, Rich, at least. Some of the other people said they did messages and then YouTube hid them, but obviously there's nothing I can really do about that if they're not, you know, if it's not where I can approve or decline them, it means it's YouTube hiding them. You alright? I was saying to the other people, I've got some gas mask videos I want to at least start filming tonight, but the annoying thing is where I've got a minor ear infection, my right ear is quite painful, so I don't know if I really want to put gas masks on at the moment, in the sense that, you know, if it puts pressure on my ear, it's going to be quite painful, because it's bad enough for headphones on at the moment, and these are out of, you know, over the ear comfortable headphones. It's clearing up. It's just been one of those annoying things where it's taking, it's probably going to take I think it says go to the doctors if your infection's not cleared up within a week, and I think it started about Saturday or Sunday, so it's probably going to be a few more days before it's completely back to normal. Because I always have issues with my ears getting blocked up with wax. Like, I've got really bad ears in terms of probably very narrow ear canals. So in my left ear I was able to get all the wax out safely and that with no issues, but in the right ear obviously some water got trapped behind it or whatever and caused an infection. So the ear's pretty clear now in terms of actually being, not having anything blocking it, but it's got a minor infection in it where all my glands are swollen up on the right side of my face because of that, so... But I have bought, if it's any good I'll do a video on it, one of those ear vacuum things off Amazon, because that's what they use now rather than ear syringing with doctors. Well, they have to pay for it now, you don't get it done on the NHS. So I thought I'd just buy one of the machines myself, where it's like a weird little tube you put in your ear and then you like slowly increase the suction until it gets all the earwax or like fluid that's stuck in your ear out. So it's a bit disgusting, but it actually sounds like it might be really useful for me, so I'm tempted to get Idiot Savant, even though I wouldn't get much use of it with my current, because my intelligence is quite high. Oh, Mysterious Stranger 2 appears more often than that, so that might be quite useful. But, Idiot Savant as well. But yeah, if I remember right, Idiot Savant's one of those ones, even with, if you get your luck high enough, even with high intelligence, you still get it quite a few times. That's the one where it like randomly gives you triple the XP or whatever it is for any action. Oh, his cape's glitching. I like some sort of induction coil or something on there, look. Yeah, I guess that is meant to be an induction coil. Well, it's actually some sort of trash heap. I was literally going to say, is it some sort of trash heap? Yes, it's a trash heap. I'm going north even though I wanted to go south, so I've been turned around, right? Let's see if I can just go directly south from here. What was that objective nearby? It's like 30 metres from me. Oh, there's a couple of pubs here. Oh, there's a load of pubs here. Right, I'll check out the pubs first, because the pubs are the ones where if you go in a pub and you find the beer coasters, you get the permanent stat increases. So I might as well go in the pubs. Is that an enemy guy or is that a friendly hooligan? I don't know why that hooligan's not aggressive towards me. The Plumber's Hands. Is this a pub I can actually go in, or is this just a burnt out pub? Oh, I've got an objective in here anyway. Apparently. Out of the way, woman. I want to kill them. Right. Anybody up here? Again, the beer coaster's the main thing I'm looking for in here. On the floor above, isn't it? take all that combat armor to sell because I think that's actually worth quite a lot compared to its weight. That does it. Repair coaster. Fusion cores permanently last 10% longer. Right, I'm not using fusion cores, but that's still good to know. I assume there's some sort of power armor equivalent in this game if you do get fusion cores. Because so far I've only been selling them when I found them, but... if these are quite weak enemies, I'll switch to my 32 gun, because at least they'll keep giving me ammo for it. Right, this one might be about eye level for Mike. It's around the right height, I think, that dartboard. No, what day did that come out? But if not, I'll watch that later. But yeah, I'm definitely interested in that. Because I know, obviously, like we were saying before, Stalker 2's been delayed to November now, hasn't it? But if that's been in the last couple of weeks that's come out, no, I've not seen it. Okay, so that's one pub down from here, and there's another pub just to my east, and then another one to my north, and then one to the northwest.
Hey, you. Please help. I think my rib punctured my lung. Could you find it in your heart to spare a stim pack? Oh, God. It hurts to breathe. Just 1 second. He had fish like a couple of... Mad Jack put the beating on me good this time. I could barely make it up the stairs in the Pilgrim, but I think I can get him next time. If I just avoid his nasty right hand, and his left hand, and his uppercuts. His jabs are a bit of a problem too. Of course, Mad Jack's boxing gym. It's in the basement of the Pilgrim. But it ain't easy to get in. You got to survive a full minute in the ring with Mad Jack himself. I've tried a good 4 times, and I think this time he was trying to send me a message to not come back. But I don't scare easy. 5th time's a charm, eh?
Oh, cool, so this has got like a boxing kind of arena sort of thing in it, like there was in Fallout 2.
Maybe you'll get lucky and catch him in a good mood. Not likely, though. Good luck, stranger.
Yeah, we'll see if I can fisticuff this guy. Probably not, because I don't think my melee, or like my unarmed or strength, whatever stat it is in this game, strength, isn't it, is particularly high, but we could see how it goes. But anyway, I'm going in the pub anyway, because I want to find its coaster.
Hey there, fellow Wasteland Wanderers. This is Mr. Villain, and I'm here with my interestingly named friend. Yeah, that's right, folks. It's Mr. Villain, and we're not pulling your leg. We just had to make this holotape to share a good laugh about our uncanny similarity in names. I mean, what are the chances, right? In a world gone mad, where we've got mutants, ghouls, and all kinds of weirdness, we end up bumping into each other with names like Villain and Villain. Honestly, folks, it's been a source of amusement ever since we crossed paths. You can imagine the double takes we get from people when they hear our
You're cleaning
name.
that up. I'll take that pile you're throwing them into the wharf tonight.
Oh,
We're in a boxing gym down here, not a
Very
bloody
cute,
charnel
eh?
house.
in some run-down town, trading goods and
Welcome
sharing
to
stories.
Mad
And when
Jack's.
someone says, Mr. Villain, we're both answering unison. It's like a sitcom skit in the middle of the wasteland.
We've had our fair share of laughs over this. And you know what?
Trend for
Laughs
best
is a
pugilist
rare
in all of
currency
Baltic.
these days. So we decided to record this holotape just to spread a bit of laughter.
Life's too short, and in a world this chaotic, it's the little things that
Who? Oh, that bloke back there. No, he was just resting after his bout with Mad Jack. Nothing to worry about. No, I do for you. There ain't nothing to see down here.
Right, let's do a quick save and a regular save, then we'll see if I can actually not die in the ring to this guy. I still want to find wherever the coaster is down there.
Fellow survivors, wherever you are, take a moment to enjoy
Oh,
the
you're
fruits,
actually
the
back.
oddities, and the
You
funny
absolutely
coincidences.
sure of it.
Because even in the midst of a nuclear wasteland, there's
Oh, well, don't get too far ahead. First, you have to prove you're even worth it. After all, if you can survive, but trust me, I think you got what it takes. Oh, love the confidence. Hop in at the ring. Let's go. Get in the ring so I can break you. Just stand over your meds, cans, weapons, and armor. Oh, and good luck, kid.
Does it put me in the gear I need to be in for doing the... yeah. Oh, you forgot to take that off me, so I guess I can wear this. It's not fighting back. Okay, this is easy then. Oh. Oh, he's actually fighting me now. Okay. Okay, I can't look at that though while I'm streaming, that's the only problem. I can try and have a look later on. But yeah, it's obviously YouTube just hiding what you're trying to say, unfortunately. That's nice, it'll kill my whole family. He's still going after me even though I've left the ring. That's not very fair. I can get myself back. Oh, cool. Let me have a very quick look. What video was it on the most recent one, did you say? Do you mean a stream or like my most recent short or whatever? Let's take it all, can I? Take it all. Okay, now I'll put all my gear back on. Still got my left leg to put something on. How much luck raise do I have now with that? Start special. 12 luck, okay. Oh goodness, remembered my hotkeys and my weapons. What the one about let me have a look. The one with the British warrior on the back of the transport. It's not shown up because there's not any videos that have been made more than 20 minutes ago. I'll just manually see if I can approve it, but I don't think it's shown up. I think YouTube's just hiding whatever you have to say. Warrior IFE on the transport, or that video. See if I can go to the comments on my phone on it. Comments. So how do I get help? No, sorry, it's not showing up. Still can't see it. Yes, Edward, whatever you're trying to say, YouTube does not want you saying it. So yeah, you're obviously typing in enough words, and I don't know what you're trying to type, that are on YouTube's banned list. I'll have a look on the PC later on when I'm not streaming, just to see if it's in some sort of held for review bit I can't get out on the phone. But yeah, I would guess that YouTube has some sort of blacklist of words and keep triggering it.
Close the door behind you. Sorry for shouting. I'm not mad. I just need to talk to you. You're a wastelander, right? You do adventures and that. I need to be your adventuring friend. Please, let me come with you and punch people who make you mad. And also because, I don't know. Shit. Truth is, I'm not good at knowing things, but I do think you with me helping is good. And you not with me.
Yeah, why not? You can come with me.
You mean it? Oh, thank you. I'll tell Jack and meet you outside.
Saying here to London Bridge, not London Bridge, Biggin Hill Airport. That's probably my best base, that one. Or at least the biggest one. Now, I was actually wondering, in this one, if the barbells actually weigh what they say on their thing. So, £80 barbell, whatever it was, wherever that is in my, it'll be in my junk. Yeah, it actually weighs £80 in this as well, which is annoying. I mean, it's useful because it gives you 20 lead, but it is actually annoying in the sense that the weights are actually their proper value in weights, which means they're not very good for carrying. Alright, that'll be probably my inventory fully filled up, so let's go back outside and then I'm going to fast travel to the airport and see if I can craft some more ammo with all that lead. So yeah, what I'll do for you, Edward, is after the stream I'll see if I can manually go onto the banned comments on that video, sort of thing, the held for review or whatever they call it. And if it shows up then, I can reply to you. But obviously if it still doesn't show up, I can't reply because YouTube's just completely blocking the comment. But it's impossible for me to really know unless I see it. By saying this is sadly quite a common thing YouTube does now, is just randomly banned comments. Pounds of chocolate. I didn't find the coaster, did I? Not pub. Where's the door in? There it is.
Nowhere is so
Intimidation skill. I didn't even know that was a skill, but
Like
okay.
read authentic science fiction.
this
It's
might be
full of
pretty close.
amazing secrets.
Yeah, like someone does. This stuff's quite nice. Coca-Cola. It's what they used to call Panzer chocolate. I've got the milk chocolate version, but you can get it in dark chocolate, and that's like heavily caffeinated chocolate. Like one little tin of it's equivalent to you know, like a Red Bull or something. It actually does taste like proper chocolate as well. It's not like it has a disgusting taste to it. But it's quite expensive, Coca-Cola, so it's the sort of thing I've bought for a novelty, but probably wouldn't buy regularly, you know. The one I like that you can still get that's not that old is, you know, the what do they call it, like popping candy one, the like Cadbury's one that's got like the jelly beans in and like the stuff that fizzes. Oh no, I'm overloaded. I can probably give him some gear, can't I?
Sure.
Trade.
Just give me all your weapons and fight with your fists.
No, I'm still trying to talk to him. Get my weapons. Boxing glove. Is it left boxing glove or something else it was called? The one I just took off him by accident. Or was that, does that count as armour, the other one? It's equipped. I want to equip him. Oh yeah, that's actually technically armour, that boxing glove, right? Can't wear the sports jacket with the other bit, so he's got left leg, right arm, left arm, but he still needs a right leg thing, and I don't know if I have a right leg thing. Ah, that'll do. Oh, he's not got any trousers on though, look, so he does need some boots and trousers. I'll have to find some of those for him at some point. I guess he just needs any of the undergarment things, doesn't he? I don't know if I've got any of those. I'll get him some anyway. No, I haven't. But I do know that vending machines are notorious for not dispensing things properly. So I need to get him another thing like the Tommy uniform, don't I? Anyway, let's go to the thing now. Who's that weird looking there?
If you're buying, I'm selling.
Oh, good. It's a trader.
Take a look.
No, that is actually useful because I can then. Oh, but he's got no caps. He's only got one ticket, and he doesn't want any of my stuff, so I have no idea what he does.
Farewell.
Also, it wouldn't surprise me if there's a lot of out-of-date food in vending machines. Because when we used to have one in the staff room in our old job, it was very, very rarely serviced. So it was one of those vending machines that if a member of staff was unlucky enough to actually put some money in it, they'd find it was like 3 years out of date or whatever came out of it. Because none of our staff, you know, wanted to pay the expensive prices for a vending machine. We just always went to like McDonald's or whatever near where we worked. But if you had a member of staff that was dumb enough to buy something out of the vending machine, they were very quickly disappointed. Right, so there was another pub, wasn't there, up here? Red Tiger. Right, there you go. Tell you what, I'll travel to the airfield, put all my junk in there, sell anything off, and then I will go do the rest of the pubs up here to get the coasters from them. Yeah, where I used to work it wasn't decently priced, but like I said, I don't think the thing was ever maintained. Like, I think only over the years of working there did I ever once see somebody come in to replace the stuff inside it and check it was working. And that might have been after loads of staff complained about out-of-date food or, like, you know, it not dispensing things. I think it just depends, doesn't it? But yeah, you just have to be careful with some of them that they actually drop the thing out properly.
Looking to buy?
Sure. Let's take a look.
Let me know what you...
She has 222 caps, so not many, but I can get rid of both the combat rifles. Let's get rid of that crew thing, even if I'm losing a load of money doing it that way. Right, dump all the junk in here. Right, and now... see if that doctor will... I'll need to get him some trousers as well, as I said. Oh, sounds nice. Free soup and coffee machine. Yeah, we don't have that where I work at the moment. If you're lucky, you can ask somebody if you can have a coffee or tea, and one of the people who actually makes them as part of their job might make you a freebie one if there's nobody around to complain about it.
Patch me up, Doc.
But we had the issue at work a while ago. I don't know if it's still the policy, but where staff used to get free food and drinks, and then it used to be only staff that worked in certain departments got it. And then we had the people whinging in the other departments that they didn't get their free food and drinks, and then nobody got free food and drinks, so they ruined it for everybody.
Never.
That wasn't what I was meant to say. I was meant to say I want to buy some supplies. Yeah, so that's the problem, is taking too much of it, especially if it's really salty, but yeah. So I'd rather have free soup than not have free soup.
I need some supplies, Doctor.
Right, so let's buy all the radaways and then get rid of all the other things I don't need in my inventory. So not using 45s, so not using 280s. Bang some mash, don't need that. Don't need bliss anymore because I've finished that bloody quest that was annoying me. Oak fruit, carrot, cigarettes, back to camp. Dirty water, chicken. That's the one I like, so not get rid of that one. Magic milk's really good. Also a cocktail. I never really throw those, so I always burn myself with them. Photon brew. That looks quite good, but let's just sell it because I'm never going to really end up using it. Cotton tea, pound coin, get rid of those. Pre-war money, 11. Protein can, get rid of those. Rad-X I never use, I just use Rad away. A robot repair kits I have no need for. Woods I have no need for. That's the one I don't need. Don't need. Right, so I'm only spending 342 captured in now, but... no, not really recently, just been playing loads of this. I mean, the problem is it's quite hot outside and that now, so, I haven't really wanted to do loads of stuff outside. Alright, ballistic ammo. Let's make as much 303 as we can. And then... can I make a load of flame fuel? Ah, good, I've got 25 oil, so let's make all that flame fuel and I can sell the flame fuel, for money. Ah, it's actually steel I need for flame fuel as well, but, what's the other ballistic ammo I make? Oh, just lead balls. Yeah, let's just make a load of lead balls to sell as well, because lead balls are, easy. Oh, and arrows. Ornate fire arrows actually need less stuff in them than... Obviously, they need more cloth instead of a regular point. But I need to, make some stone point arrows just to sell. But yeah, so ornate arrows are the ones I actually use, aren't they? So I need some more steel for those. I'm just going to go away from this workbench, see if I can find these steel items laying around, and then make some more arrows for my actual bow. But yeah, I've got 3 more gas masks I need to do videos on dead stock, but I was saying to the people earlier, the problem is at the moment, it's getting better, but I've had an ear infection, so my ear's quite sore to the touch, so I've not really wanted to put gas masks on and things to, you know, do the videos on them, just because it's painful, have pressure on my ear. And it's also annoying because my balance is a bit off and everything with an ear infection. It's clearing up on its own though, so in theory, if it lasted a few more days and didn't completely go away, I'd go to the doctor, but it does seem to be clearing up on its own. And I know they can only give you antibiotics for an ear infection if it's actually bacterial infection, because if it's a virus that's done it, or parasites or whatever else, they don't work, do they? Sorry, fungal infection, not parasites, that's it. Right, so ammo. Right, get rid of all of the flame fuel. 150 caps, get rid of all the lead balls. Get rid of all the stone point arrows. Right, there we go. Yeah, they're really annoying because they affect your balance and obviously your hearing. And it's not as bad as it was, but I kept getting the thing where it felt like there was loads of pressure in my right ear. And then it would constantly be popping where I could, you know, hear sounds and then it would go all muffled again and it would pop. And there's like no earwax or anything now, it's just the infection sort of thing, but my left ear is absolutely fine, but saying the right ear's been annoying, but it is getting better. It's just, you know, makes sleeping and that difficult as well, because I normally sleep on my right side, and if I sleep on my right side and put my ear against the pillow, then it puts pressure on it. So I was looking for bits of steel, wasn't I, for making arrows. I'm just going to grab all the junk I can find here and then take back to the desk that's just over there. Didn't know we were smart enough to use the terminal. Okay, cool. A way to get to the upstairs of that building. If not, I'll just go to the next one. Oh yeah, there we go. cannot be opened. That's alright, I can walk around it. Yes, this building's pretty empty though. If I remember right, there's actually sometimes enemies and items in one of the terminal buildings here. So that is... Shoot, just a regular beacon here. There's the terminal building somewhere along the runway. Shoot at one far end of it. Yeah, that's not the terminal. Ah, there's the terminal. What crap can we find
This
here?
is more like it. Got a nice feel about this place.
Alright, Ben. Yeah, there's not been that many people on today's one. I did start a bit earlier today though, because I was just had a bit of free time. I thought I might as well start early and finish a bit early.
Yeah.
Especially because I sometimes stream this game for silly amounts of time as well. I might swap him back for the woman actually, because she's better with gun, which is more useful. She's at the airfield anyway, so it's an easy place to find her to swap her. Still stay at wherever I tell him to go now, so if I want to get him back as a companion, it's quite easy to do. Check all these shells properly. Empty. Oh, he knows it's empty somehow without looking in, that's fine with me. Alright, that gives me a bit more steel to make some more arrows or whatever. Right, where was the exit? Over there. Right, so I'll carry on pub crawling in a minute, getting the last of those coasters up in the north area once I've dumped all this stuff off, and I'd swap him for the other companion again because she uses guns and that she's a bit more useful than a melee guy. I'll just have a look before I go over back to my camp. That was west, wasn't it? Up on the east side of the runway. Just have a look in the hangars in case there's any steel parts in the hangars.
Give it to me.
There we go.
I'll throw it out for you.
Ah, good. A lot more steel in here. A lot of wonder glue is out actually, that's good. I normally stream most weekdays, yeah. Sometimes I do webcam streams, or like normally I actually just do them with my phone camera. Because the thing is with YouTube now is if you do vertical streams and vertical videos, because they're trying to compete with TikTok, they share those a lot more than the regular like landscape videos. But when do I usually stream? So most weekdays, normally about 12 UK time, so it's 12:30 at the moment. Again, sometimes I stream a bit earlier, sometimes a bit later, sometimes in the evenings. There isn't really a massive schedule for it. Often just depends on the day, what work I've got on the day and that, and free time. Because again, it just, you know, like I said, it just often depends on what's happening on the day, really, for me, rather than anything too complex. Right. Let's put all this back in there. Let's find the woman to swap him for... Where she is. I did tell her to go to the airport, so she better be here. Right, I'm going to make ornate arrows, don't I, with all that steel I picked up, because that's what I need to use with my current bow anyway. The problem was I didn't realise that I can only fire ornate arrows out of my current bow. Right, where's Kira gone? Unless you have to wait for him to physically walk over to here. Right, so let's sleep for 12 hours and see if it's that she physically has to walk to the location, that she doesn't fast travel. Because I know in some of the Fallout games and like Oblivion and things like that, that sometimes if a companion gets sent somewhere, you actually have to wait for the amount of in-game time it would take them to travel somewhere rather than just being able to fast travel over there. I don't know if that is the case, but if she's not here, I'll see if she's outside that pub where I found her originally. I found her originally where I told her to go, that's where I'm going anyway now, so let's go over there and see if she's still stuck outside that pub. So that'd be the Pilgrim, I still got marked among that. If you're that about 5 hours behind us, as in because it's like GMT -5 or whatever it is, +5, I can't remember which way it works out when it's behind UK time. But yeah, if it was like, say, East Coast time or whatever in the US, yeah, 12 midday would be about 7 AM. If I stream later in the day, then it'd be later than that. Right, okay, so is she still stood around here somewhere? She's not right where I've transported myself to. Right, while I'm seeing if I can find her again, I'm just going to map. I wanted to go to the Red Tiger, didn't I, next? So just put the thing on that one. Put the marker there, but the Red Tiger, which I've discovered but not been in yet, is directly north of me here, so I can find that one pretty... Was she still inside the pub when I last was in there, like, wandering upstairs? But I think it's just going to be, she's probably slowly going to where I've sent her to, but not at the speed that means I can recruit her and swap them out straight away. No, yeah, she's still in here, so she didn't follow orders.
Sidekick! You wish to join in my adventures again? Get in step then. The world awaits.
What am I gonna punch now?
Find some stinking gentry to punch, Jack, and I'll give you a bicky.
Send him to Biggin Hill Airport Workshop, assuming he goes there and doesn't just stand in here like she did. I think, yeah, that's part of the problem with this mod, is it seems sometimes the NPCs don't go where you send them all the time. Okay, right, so I was going to the pub up here, wasn't I, to see what the bar mat is in this pub. Coaster. to keep remembering to drink water because it's a hot day. Coaster, where's a coaster?
Junk. Lovely.
Some con bombs, but that's not what I was looking for. And it's safe. Again, not what I was looking for. There's the coaster. Strength coaster. Your strength has been permanently increased by 1. Oh, that is very useful. Right, that's actually a very good one. So my carry weight's gone up as well now, hasn't it, I assume? Yeah, I've gone up to 400 carry weight, good. Right, now on to the next pub over here, which I think was to the northwest. I marked it on my map. While I'm streaming, I might as well put my watch on charge, my fitness watch, because it's not like I'm moving my arms much while I'm walking very far while I'm streaming this. So, yeah, I might as well get that to charge up to 100% while I'm streaming. Okay, yeah, so northwest where I am.
Someone's after us.
So yeah, this gun does mostly radiation damage, isn't going to be much use for, that car's going to blow up. This is going to be much use against irradiated bugs, isn't it? Getting low on Luger ammo, 9mm, which is annoying because it's so good. I'll go back to my bow for a bit. Rad stags. Hunt those for meat. That's the head I just impaled, okay. Okay, so I'm going that way. Can't reload that really. Right. Ladybird. Oh, they renamed them to Ladybird in the patch rather than Ladybugs as well. Okay, right, so I'll go off and be chatting on again just in case it's frozen with the messages again like it sometimes does. No, it's just Ben was the last messages before. Right, yeah, I'm pretty much on top of where I want to be. And now the chat's broken again. Great, thanks YouTube. Live chat. There we go. Back to working. Or is it? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so the pub I want is somewhere around here. Just there we go. The Drunken Wolf. Oh, it's Jack Tars in here, is it? Or loads of different people having a fight. So what, all the random people are not killing each other, they just have fist fights because it's a pub. Okay.
I wonder who did this.
I would like to find a coaster for this pub. Don't want to talk to me. Blocking the way. Right, is there a coaster down this end? Nope. Cigarette card. Baser Oryx. Jump over the bar then. And will talk to me. Right, so is there a coaster in here somewhere? There we go. Charisma coaster. It's quite a good little picture. Nothing saves pizzazz like a winning smile. Charisma is permanently increased by 1. Well, that's always good because it means I get better trade prices on everything. So now let's go back out. Yeah, it's definitely worth getting these coasters, especially when the pubs are in quite close proximity to each other in certain areas. Spring-heeled Jack. Oh, so it's the very famous Spring-heeled Jack, unless he's not a unique enemy, this guy. It was like some weirdo that terrorised people in London, dressed up in like a weird devil outfit, with springs on his feet. He could allegedly breathe fire and stuff like that. A C4, I'm not sure. When I got mine, it was from an American guy I know who managed to find one, which was really hard to find, so we did a trade for one. But in theory it should be like $100 to $200, I guess, but the problem is it's one of those masks that I think because Canada likes destroying surplus rather than putting it on the surplus market, they're really, really hard to find for that reason. But yeah, like, so that's the annoying thing with Canadian stuff, is because at one point the Canadian government basically decided rather than surplusing stuff, they just outright destroy it. You know, they don't sell it to other countries, they don't sell it on the civilian market. It's really hard to find it, because it essentially has to have been stolen from Canadian Army stocks for you to be able to get it, or that, you know, like they sold some by accident when they were meant to destroy it or whatever. Remove my marker at the moment because see what this checkpoint is up here then. See if it's one I can actually go through or not. Yeah, cool, I can. Is that an elephant? Okay, there's an elephant here. Are these ones that escaped from London Zoo or something? Yeah, exactly. Hello. Cannot go that way. Oh. That is the boundary, the edge of the map here, I guess. But why is there an elephant there?
Stay safe, civilian. These are dark times.
Yep.
Where else are we now? East Tea Company offices. Let's go to them then. That's a building I can go to. So that's the one, the building that looks like that, just there. Okay. Yeah. So rather than East India Tea Company, it's just East Tea Company. Right. Alright, Rajiv, I've been on a while, but I'll stay on a bit longer. I've mostly been going around pubs on today's one, just picking up the coasters for stat boosts. Yeah, after I replied to a message you sent me yesterday, that was when I went on a few minutes after that. I just put my phone on Do Not Disturb and came on, so I don't get, you know, any messages come through and then distract me. But yeah, somebody earlier was trying to chat and it kept doing the annoying thing with YouTube where it was hiding like every single message they were trying to type. So they even said they'd leave me the message on my most recent video and told me which video it was, and then the comment wouldn't even show up on there. So that's great, YouTube just hiding comments again randomly. He said it was a gas mask question, but I can't answer it if I don't know anything about the question. Ah, that's quite cool. Sort of a bit like juggling then. Again, my ear's a bit better today, but it's still annoying, so, but I think it says on the NHS website, don't bother getting a doctor's appointment unless it's been infected for a week and it's not going away. And it hasn't been a week yet. Like I said, it does seem to be feeling better each day. It's just that annoying thing of, you know, where like my ear just feels heavy and kind of like it's underwater in my right ear and I can't hear as well out of it. I'm going to wear you like a hat, said the picture. Is that all there was to see up here? There is a terminal. Like something's missing, there's not a message. It says fake terminal. Yeah, fake terminal, okay. Okay, so that's a lift shaft. It looks like there's a few more floors than where I am. That's another lift shaft, okay. there then another staircase I can find that takes me upstairs? Because that just went to that little office up there, that staircase. Or the staircase, whichever one it was. Ah, there we go. Right, more stairs. Yeah, I really hate that, Ben, because it just makes you feel a bit, dizzy and kind of not quite, balanced properly, because your ears have a lot to do with the balance, like with your ear pressure. I mean, I get ear problems a lot, because I have the annoying thing where, and a load of people in my family have this, we have quite narrow ear, sort of canals, whatever you call them. So it's the thing where, like, wax can block them really easily. So, like, a lot of my family members have to pay to have their ears syringed quite frequently. So I've got some syringing stuff at home and it's fine, but it's just the problem is, like, with this recent lot, I got my left ear cleaned completely fine, but my right ear, because I think it was so blocked, obviously got a bit of water behind the wax before I could get all the wax out, and then that's led to an infection, like swimmer's ear or whatever they call it. But yeah, on Amazon today, so if it's any good I'll do a video on it at some point, as disgusting as it might sound. Yeah, that's the other thing, like tinnitus and all that, Rajiv, yeah. It's, well, it's like an ear vacuum, because that's apparently what they use now in, like, the ear cleaning places rather than syringes, because they used to just syringe your ears. But now, apparently, what they do is they use these, they're like little vacuums, so I bought one on Amazon. It's obviously not as good as the proper one doctors have, but it's better than nothing. So it's like you put a little tiny, pipe into your ear, and then it, like, sucks, the idea is it sucks any wax and fluid out. But, so yeah, we'll see if it's any good. Because like I said, it's just my right ear now that's causing an issue. Yesterday ended up being so warm in the afternoon that I didn't even get a proper dinner yesterday. I think I'll do it tonight, because yesterday I was planning on getting a Domino's. But then I didn't in the end, because it was so warm I just felt sleepy, so I just had some cereals before I went to bed in the evening. I think I'll probably get Domino's tonight. Weird graffiti. I also need to get set up a new bank account thing after payday and start making a separate bank account for car savings as well. So I've got my bunker savings one, but I don't want to start taking money out the bunker savings to use on the car savings one. Yeah, I'm glad it's not as hot today. So like I said yesterday, I just felt, like really tired and lethargic after streaming and doing other couple of jobs around the house. Ah, nice fish and chips. Fish and chips are expensive though now, aren't they? Because of inflation, and also I think it's like certain fish being harder to catch or whatever. Keep the glowing on. Right, might as well use a Radaway and then eat some of it. Because yeah, I've got loads of Radaway now, thankfully, after buying loads from traders. Yeah, like that's the thing is like I can't blame the businesses for it if it's like everything with their prices is going up, so they can't, then do the stuff. Oh, a kukri. So they then can't oh, a foul! There's a foul, there's a foul, there's a foul. Oh, lovely, 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 a foul. Right. I don't know why I'm so excited, but there's a foul. I want the foul. Right. I have a feeling this takes ammo I don't have yet, but yeah, let's have a look. Weapons. We'll bind it to a key because I don't want to sell it by accident. So the kukri there, that's mediocre. As much as I like kukris in real life, it's not as good as my halberd in the game. Right, short battle rifles. It takes 5mm ammo, so I need to get some of that. But let's bind that to number 7. But stats wise, damage 46. What does my Bren do? 37. Okay, so it does more damage than my Bren. Yeah, so stats wise, it looks quite good when I start getting some ammo for this. Yeah, foul, lovely, a foul. Yeah, like I'm saying, that's the thing. It's not the fault of the restaurants, because again, like you get that at restaurants where people blame the staff and all the people there. But again, it's the operating costs. If they have to, you know, pay more to get the stuff in to cook, they then have to increase their prices, which is the whole problem with all the, like, the shrinkflation stuff. You know, and then your portions get smaller and everything else. Right, I need to find 5mm ammo now. I've got a FAL, because I actually want to be able to use it, and I can start doing upgrades to my FAL. I hope I can put an L1A1 SLR style plastic or wood handguard on it rather than this yellowy plastic looking one. So it'd be cool if I could actually make it look like the FAL, my DIAC FAL. The right arm of the free world. Is that anything more to see up there? Or? Yeah, that was just a lift, wasn't it? I've already but there's a staircase to this office here. £10 notes. That desk and chair is exactly like my dad's desk, except that he has them in like a red leather rather than like a red-brown leather rather than the green leather. Oh, what's this? Charo Miami. Permanently gain +1 luck from alcohol when adventuring with a companion. Oh, it's better to have the stat than not have it. I don't know how useful that will be, but whatever. If I can still move after taking all that stuff, good. I can now travel to a trader outside here, sell lots of stuff off, and hope they have 5mm for sale. And again, weird calibers for the stuff, because a FAL is actually 7.62 by 51mm, but whatever. So the closest ammo so far I have to it in game would actually be the 303 ammo for the Lee Enfield in terms of rough size of the cartridge, but whatever, it's a game and they've made it in its own unique caliber, so, you know. I guess so, it actually is different enough from some of the other guns. And I can craft 5mm ammo, can't I, as well, so that'd be worth doing when I get a chance. Okay, let's find my way up this building now. Let's just keep going downstairs. Right, so if I go to the Imperial War Museum, the guys in there normally have a load of ammo for sale and a load of caps, so I won't run them out of their caps instantly the moment I start selling stuff to them. And then I can take my FAL to a workbench and see what upgrades I can do to it, because ideally, if it's automatic, I want it in semi-auto with doing more damage. Yeah, there's loads of like the whitefish that I think taste really similar, as they call them, so again, I wouldn't mind which version it is, I just like them at a decent price. I don't mind even some of the oily fishes other people, you know, in the UK tend not to like, but I'd still prefer them in batter and stuff, rather than just being the fish on its own. Right, so Imperial War Museum, that is on the south side of the river somewhere. There's so many map icons now. Imperial War Museum, there we go. I think over £10 for a fish and chips. I can't remember the exact price because, like I said, we don't have them very often now because of how expensive they are. But I know it's like a lot more expensive than getting the equivalent amount of food from a Chinese takeaway or an Indian takeaway or similar. That's part of the problem, that it's one of those things where it's not the same price for the amount of food you get as some of the other places. So I normally get a Domino's or an Indian takeaway or a Chinese takeaway now, just because you get a lot more food for the money. Yeah, so if I just said for £25 for a high-end one, yeah.
I wonder who built this and why.
Whereas in a lot of my local Chinese is like £6 or £10 for a main thing, a couple of quid for rice.
You'd have to be insane to looking for good deals. Take a look.
Right, let's so I want to keep 5mm rounds, don't I? So let's get rid of all the stuff that's not the rounds I want, because I haven't got any 5mm yet anyway. Right, weapons. Gauss rifle, don't need that. Don't need the kukri. So it's the battle rifle is the one I definitely want to keep. Or muzzle converted crude rifle, don't need that either. Right, so sell those. Apparel. Sell those. Right, my aid. Anything that's not like meat stuff I can cook, I'll just sell. I'll put those in a thing just in case that by trading them away I lose the advantages from them. Right, the junk I want to put in a junk tray. So it was 5mm rounds, wasn't it? Well, I can only buy 18 of those for now. So I guess I'll gouge the rest of my stuff on 9mm because I need that for my Luger and that's really good. So I don't want to leave myself without any cap, so we'll put it to that much.
Bye.
I'll just have to hope I can craft some 5mm at a workbench. So anyway, let's now go to my place and dump everything in the thing again. Get rid of all the weight of my junk on me. I want to have a look at the workbenches as well for what's yeah, like with a lot of things, you can save a lot of money, can't you, Raj, of making your own? Let's dump all the things and then see about what I can do at the workbenches. Right, it's that way for my workbenches. Okay, so let's first have a look at the weapons workbench. Out my way. So, short battle rifle. So, standard receiver, hard receiver, advanced receiver. Okay, so exceptional damage, right, let's add that to it. Short barrel, long barrel, yeah, give it a proper Fowls length barrel. Standard magazine, extended magazine, yeah, why not? Iron sights. Oh, I don't like Fowls of rails, so let's just keep the iron sights for now. Because, yeah, all those sights, I don't like having a foul rails, it looks wrong. Right, no muzzle, bayonet. So that's an AK bayonet, not a Fowls bayonet. Compensator, suppressor. Does it actually say reduced range on that one? Although it says it reduces the range, it actually doesn't reduce the range. Let's just get the suppressor then on it. No foregrip. Let's go foregrip. I don't like that looking taped on like that, even if it makes the stats better. Ah, tan polymer. Good, I can change that. Oh, so yeah, I can have... Oh yeah, proper wood, like the wooden foul. Or I can have black polymer, which is like the one... Olive looks quite nice as well, but black polymer is like the foul I've got. The wood looks a bit scratched up, so let's just have black polymer. 5mm ammo, I can change that as well. So I could, in theory, if I get to gun nut 4, convert this to 303, and then it actually does more damage per shot, which is pretty good. So I'll bear that in mind. Yeah, there's a really good one, and it's semi-automatic. Yeah, I want it semi, because the British fouls were semi. There's a really good one, is it in Bournemouth? Chair's Threads, which is a really good famous fish and chip shop as well. Right, so 5mm ammo. Ballistic ammo. 5mm, there we go. Oh, I need more fertiliser. Right, so I need to find fertiliser to make more 5mm. But yeah, my foul has been massively upgraded now, so that's good. So let's give this a test run in a minute. Let's go find some enemies to shoot with my foul that does loads of damage per shot. I'm wondering how you get to that part of the map with the... Unless it's like a bit you have to get to like the Crystal Palace and everything. I wonder where the actual... in West Croydon. I'm just wondering if there's a... Brixton. I'm just wondering if like it's one of the ones you have to get to through a tunnel or something. Fesco Extra, so that's a Tesco Extra. Portugal House, have I not discovered that yet? Right, let's go to Portugal House, because I've not discovered that one yet. So, oh yeah, I was doing some of the things over there, wasn't I, before? What I like, but a lot of fish and chip places don't do it, is where you can buy like the scrap bits of batter quite cheaply, like where they fill you like a takeaway cup up with like scrap bits of batter for like £1 or something. Again, it's one of those things that some places do it, some don't, but again, it's if they're throwing that stuff away anyway, they might as well make a bit of extra money selling the scrap. Right, okay, so I'm here. So I need to go just south to Portugal House. There we go. Oh, we got enemies. Get to try out my foul. Oh, they're in there. Okay.
Get sugar.
There's one. Right. Oh, nice. One shot kill. I know I was in sneak mode, but still.
Well, well, well.
Oh, I missed. Oh, yeah, so the foul is really good. So it's like in reality, I really, really like the foul. So when I next level up, I need to get my gun up to the next rank, gun nut 4, and then I can put it in 303, which is easier ammo to find, and I think a bit cheaper. And the cool thing is it then does slightly more damage per shot. Yeah, Bovington, yes, Bovington is amazing. I think it's just called the Tank Museum now, isn't it, rather than Bovington Tank Museum, but when I went it was called Bovington Tank Museum. Right, how close am I to levelling up? Stacked. 2/3 of the way. So ideally I want some combat with some slightly more dangerous enemies, so that gives me a load of XP a bit faster.
You need some help? Just ask the expert.
Let's grab all this crap again, just so I've got more stuff for crafting with. Yeah, like I said, people have different names for those scrap bits of chip batter in different places. Because I looked it up and people go, oh, do you mean this, do you mean that? And it's like, it obviously has different colloquial sort of names for it. But yeah, it's just like all the offcuts of batter, so you eat them a bit like crisps, but it's, you know, the batter that the fish was fried in. But yeah, I am glad I have a fowl now, and that my fowl will be even better when I get an upgrade to it. Right, so we're looking for a coaster in here, because we're in another pub again. Yeah, no shit. Looks like a bomb went off. Oh wait, it did. So I did figure out when I was talking to somebody earlier. Oh, it's like, what is the name of the channel? Wigan Kebab or what? But yeah, that's where the nuke went off at the very northeast of the screen. Look over there, that hit London. Because I did see on the terminals it said it was near whichever part of London this is. You know, east of Canary Wharf. Did have the name for them, but yeah, so that's where the actual nuke's gone off. So I wondered if that was a nuke crater down there at the moment, but it's not, it's just I haven't been there yet. I have seen a load of YouTube channels where it's just like some fat English man that sits down in various restaurants and rates their fish and chips. They're quite enjoyable. Oh, there's a turret. No match for my fowl. Yeah, I really need to convert this to 303 so I can happily run the ammo through it. That's pretty cool, Roger. Yeah, mines, I can sell those good. 32 round. Just heal myself back up. I'm looking forward to later in the game when I start getting like the fouls with specific effects to them, like the bottomless mag ones or the double damage ones. The double damage one would be pretty amazing to convert to 303. Anyway, I am looking for a coaster. There's a terminal I must look at first. Oh, so I assume they got killed by their own turrets. Yeah, they got killed by their own turrets, so that's what went on there. Oh, there's the coaster. Energy weapons coaster, so I'm not really going to use that, but it's still useful to have. Like Mackie D's, but cost more, I imagine, Rajiv, yeah. I used to like the places that did the more gourmet burgers. The Beef Eater near us still does decent like gourmet burgers. Alright, like Wigan Kebab is a certain type of food. Right, anyway, I've got my coaster from here, so let's go. So I need to level up and get Gun Nut 4 if I can rank up to Gun Nut 4 yet. Because I really, really want to be able to put my fowl in 303 and have loads of ammo for my fowl. There'd be no point in me really having the Bren after that, but I won't sell the Bren, I'll just put it in a container in case I want it again later on. Yeah, like when I went to visit my friend when he was doing uni in Plymouth, we were eating out a lot because that was, you know, like where there's loads of different places you could go each night, sort of thing. And obviously, I know it's expensive, but still, you know, it's a nice thing to do when you're away for a bit like when you're on holiday, sort of, you know, find different places to, you know, go out to. Flamingo shopping. Or I suppose it's a garden ornament shop, isn't it? Yeah. Get all these moons. Anyway, we found that pub now. Right, so there's a nuclear symbol to this area I've not seen. Oh, Blackheath, I've been to Blackheath again, I'll go the other direction, so. I think it depends what you're having from it, Deadstock. I think some of the stuff is decent, some of the stuff isn't. Like Rajiv was saying, it just depends what you actually have from it, sort of thing, if that makes sense. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Rajiv, as Rajiv said, because I know where I've worked, like the food quality is really varied from time to time, depending on like which chefs have been employed there. Oh, so the Jippos have turned into ghouls. Okay. Oh yeah, that foul is amazing. Nearly out of all my ammo for my foul. I really need that 303 conversion. Oh, I'm getting shit kicked out of me while I'm, oh no, I'm dead. Try that again. Yeah, there was a place near me, Rajiv, that closed down a while ago because it had a 1-star food rating, but I can't remember where it was. But yeah, also, speaking about, like, we've had the problem as well where sometimes places only hire one chef for the evening, and then if that chef's ill, they literally can't do food in some of these places, so it's a bit pointless. I've been to Lewisham, haven't I, before? Or have I? Yeah, I have, I just went through the other gate, yeah. Right. Let's go back to that camp and see if I can do it this time without getting killed. Might use the bow if there's loads of ghouls there, because bow is good against ghouls. Yeah, the annoying thing is my local pub over the years has had so many different owners, you know, where it's been good at times, bad at times. Alright, they're currently not really running it as much as a pub as they're running it as a restaurant. But annoyingly, they don't really have any menus anywhere without going into it. So it's like one of those things that every time we think maybe we'll go, we end up never bothering because we'll look at somewhere where we can actually find the menus and like allergens online. Hits on that one over there. I think it's going to block the stuff in the way. Nah, I think it's wasting my things on that because I think there's a object between me and the ghoul that's blocking the shots. Here we go. ghouls look a lot better in this than standard Fallout 4 ghouls. They look less like weird mole people and more like actual kind of horrible rotting corpses in this. Yeah, that sounds pretty good, Roger, but yeah, like you say, if it then gets so busy, you don't really want to go, do you? Because it's that sort. So I don't think this is going to be very good against the ghouls. It's going to sneak attack kill 1 in 1 here. But.
The enemy is afoot.
No, not another Reaver. There you go. Yeah, that's kind of alright for selling, I guess. I don't want to use a launcher myself, rocket launcher, but is that all of them, or is there still some more here? I just want to level up and get back gun nut perk to the level I want. Right, okay, so let's check my XP bar again in a minute and see how close I'm getting to actually leveling it up. Stat, still about a quarter of a way to go. There's a cool that's still alive. Basically looked at everything on this side of the map. I might go kill the Jacktars and get all of those, because that would be a good way of getting a load of XP quickly. Right, I'll do a save. Because I'm hoping next time I level up I can just get gun nut 4 or whatever it is, because I've done most of the previous gun nuts just so I can do that ammo conversion. So if we go to... let's just... I haven't discovered Greenwich Pindar. Okay, so let me just go up here and let me just discover a load of these locations that are very close to each other. So it's actually quite useful having that Explorer perk when you get to the thing, because you still can't fast travel to places you've not found, but it does mean that you can actually see more easily where things are to find. Okay, so what's first? The one right behind me, is that, or right to my north? Yeah, over at the monorail station, where that is. Oh, I guess that's the monorail station, so is there a door into it? That's going to be the Thames that's going to be horribly irradiated, so I don't want to go in there. Do I maybe get to it from another building? Because I know sometimes buildings like this you get access to through another building. So... well, I'm on it. Oh. Unless the door was around that side. Keep out. Right, there's nothing to keep out of. Okay, but where's the entrance to that monorail thing? boarded up. That's just a window. Unless it's one that I have to go to through another tunnel, like from one of the railway stations or something. Right, I'm just going to go off the comments and on again in case they've frozen again. Because again, I can't tell with these without going back off and on. No, the last comment was Rajiv saying his one got crammed. Unless I get to it somehow through this station. I thought when I went in Greenwich Station I couldn't find much at all in here, if this is the right station I'm thinking of. So it was this upstairs bit that I think didn't lead to anything, if I remember right. Yeah, it's just a toilet. I have a feeling if when I went through, was that some soap in there, so I'll grab that, because soap you can use for acid or whatever it is, breaks down into. Some tickets. Yeah, there's not really anything to this station, is there? Unless I'm being really daft and there's a tunnel I can't see somewhere. I used to do Warhammer when I was a lot younger, if you mean that kind of wargaming, rather than reenactment type wargaming, but I haven't done that in years and years and years. And somebody I know really likes painting Warhammer figurines, but has absolutely no interest in playing the game with it, so they're kind of the opposite way around than I was. Right, let's ignore that DLR monorail for now. I don't have any clue how I'm meant to get in there. So there was an abandoned restaurant somewhere. So let's see what any of these little landmarks have on them while I'm here. Make sure your gas mask is well maintained and fit securely. You don't want to risk the alternative, death. There we go, look, Tesco's horse meat burgers. Fesco, everyday value, 8 meat mixed burgers. Horse meat. 30% extra horse. The one I actually had the most points with, as in, like, you know, not necessarily the most figures, but the one which had the most points was Necrons. And this wouldn't even be the current codex of Necrons, it was the one where you had, like, loads of Necron warriors and stuff like that, because they could damage the vehicles, Necron warriors, if you rolled a 6 or whatever it was. Air protected, like you. See, the ladybirds actually look like that underneath in this game. The ladybird is like a little shell that hides the bug underneath.
It's amazing. amazing what they used to make before the war.
I'll grab all the steel stuff because I can recycle that into ammo and stuff. Right, that's black pudding, not a dildo, by the way. But I had some Space Marines as well, and some Orcs and a few other, and some Tyranids, but just not in massive numbers. You know, either from starter sets you could get them in or whatever, or just if I want to play some more games with other people I know, so you give them another army to play with.
Get them.
But the reason I mostly had Necrons was in my local games workshop. It was full of kids that just played with Space Marines, so they were very easy if you played Necrons to actually beat them, you know, because Necrons are generally quite good against Space Marines. And it also meant I didn't have to spend loads and loads of money on figurines to actually have an army with a decent point score, because Necrons are like quality over quantity sort of army. Imagine if you're playing Imperial Guard or Orc, you're going to be spending a lot of money on figurines. Still not quite getting to that level up criteria that I want to get to. Horseshoe. Does that actually do anything, or is it just a horseshoe? Construction torch, which is also a CDV 700 looking thing, but as a torch. Or a pipe. Sadly, I can't use that with my gas mask. Yeah, that was the problem, isn't it, with the points thing is Space Marines and Necrons are pretty good if you don't want to spend as much money to get your points up to a good point score to actually fight people. The problem is with stuff like Orcs and Tyranids and Imperial Guard is because they're kind of a spam sort of army. You end up having to spend a lot more money and a lot more time painting and everything with the figurines to get them, you know, up to a point score. I assume Chaos is pretty similar points to regular Space Marines, and Eldar probably were a similar point scheme as well, I can't remember without looking. And like I said, and this is going back codexes ago that were completely different with how they scored the points and what units you got. Because I know at one point they really pissed Tyranid players off because they did an update to the Tyranid codex that made loads of units really useless or cost too many points. Again, that's the thing I don't like with stuff like that, that when the codexes change, you have to technically get a new codex. I like Warhammer playing like a lot more casually, where you just agree with somebody what rule set you're playing with. Doesn't matter if all their units are painted properly or not. Yeah, exactly. Oh, Games Workshop have got really butthurt as well. I can understand why, because it damages their business model, but people 3D printing Warhammer figurines, because it turns out that's a really good way of getting around the thing of paying for them. But I had a load of second-hand Space Marines, actually saying that I bought off a mate who bought them from a car boot sale or whatever, then didn't want them. Oh, sneak improvement, that's kind of okay, I guess. Alright, what else is around here I was going to look at? St. Alpheg's Church, if that's how it's pronounced. Oh, I was going to look at the Pindar, wasn't I? That's kind of more interesting. Right, Pindar. Maybe the instructions. The Pindars are like their little bunkers in this Perpetual Vault. Oh, they're like your little grot things, aren't they, the Gretchens? The little tiny little goblin-y looking things that are, yeah, completely a spam unit. Where's me Dakka? Oi, Shoigits, where's me Dakka? Right, so I'll hit Greenwich Pinball then. Yeah, I won't be on too much longer because I've been on quite a while anyway, and my ear's getting a bit more painful now, so in a bit I need to take some more painkillers and everything. I'm hoping that it will be earlier today rather than later in the day when my Amazon ear vacuum thing comes. Who's that behind the door? Scanning. Yeah, there's very good 3D printers now. Again, one of the best things I think for 3D printers is where you see stuff where people are making stuff that's like, so you can keep using old gear of certain types. Like, there's really good bits of medical innovations people have done with them, like where you can 3D print parts for like surgeries and that before couldn't be done, so it massively increases the, you know, success chance of certain operations and lowers the cost of them. So I think I saw some of that for like little kids' heart surgery. People were 3D printing parts for a hospital for something like that. But the other thing I like is where people 3D print stuff like battery adapters and stuff like that. So if you've got old electronics that take really weird batteries, people are able to 3D print a thing, you know, then the metal contacts at each end. So you can put completely different size batteries in that are smaller, but they'll fit and not like move around inside, you know, things. So where people can do lots of the little kind of button cell batteries to power on the old like high voltage radio kind of gear things, where they used to take high voltage batteries, but they weren't that bulky. So it's not like you can just put loads of double A's together to get it to work. I'm glad you've enjoyed it, Deadstock. Like I said, annoyingly for me, like I said, my ear's a bit annoying, but it does seem to be getting better day by day. It's just a pain in the arse, to be honest, at this point. It's gone past the point of being really painful. It's now just at the point where it's just annoying me, kind of thing.
Hey, let me see that. Aww.
Victoria Cigarettes, premium filtered tobacco. Perfect smoke for every bloke, eh? Try it. I bet you can't open the safe, trust me, even Slimmer are supposed to couldn't. I'm not master yet, but I will be able to come back here when I've got master and break it open. Oh, another was CDV 700-ish sort of thing. Combat rifle, I'll take that, yeah, because loads of coolant for some reason here. So I suppose it's kind of realistic if you're in an underground bunker, you do need shitloads of coolant. And also petrol. Alright, I'm carrying too much and can't move. Right, time to dump everything back at my place again. Right, so I am only 4 points over the thing. So I need to now fast travel back to my place, dump all of this material there, sell anything that's sellable, and I'm still not quite leveled up again. Start. I'm nearly there, but not quite. I wonder if there's enough stuff I can do at the base to get XP up, like cooking or whatever, to actually just get over that XP boundary to actually, So I just want to get to my level up so I can get gun nut level 4, then I can convert my FAL to 303 rather than 5mm or whatever it is it's in, so then I can get the ammo more easily and it's higher damage ammo. Because at least most of the traders have 303, because it's what the Lee Enfield uses in the Brent. So it's kind of like, you know, more traders have it because it's the more common ammo. And some enemies have it as well. Right, okay, so back to here. Right, so let's first use the cooking thing if there's anything I need to cook. Do some purified water. Don't need dirty water, I don't want to do that at the moment. But that mod is useful because it actually means that you don't... Like I said, you can actually make use of the things that have water in the recipes, whereas in regular Fallout 4 you can't, because everything uses dirty water and you can't collect dirty water unless you're playing in survival mode. So it's nice to actually have a mod where if you have empty containers you can make fill them with dirty water. Right. Don't need any glue or adhesive at the moment. Because that's another mod as well where you can craft adhesive from like various things rather than actually having to physically find adhesives to get. Let's see what Ken person is. Oh, he's not selling stuff now. It's the wrong time of day. He's going off. He's going off. Right. Bed, sleep, 2 hours, and then they should be back at their trading posts.
Of course.
No, he's still not in his trading mode, is he? Look. Is she doing that trading?
Sure.
No, I want you to go into your actual normal trading mode so I can sell you shit. According to this, it's 8:35 AM. Your shop should be open by now. Oh, I'm getting some frame rate drop. Oh, there we go. He's actually doing his job now.
Actually, I need some supplies for the road.
That's all my 280 rounds. I've got 25mm rounds again, okay. I am going to start selling a lot of the stuff that isn't stim packs now. I'll probably end the stream in a minute just because it's starting to lag out a bit, so I might need to restart my PC or something's going on with download in the background or whatever that's screwing it up. Alien Let's hold on. Come on. Tell you what, I might just call it a day here because the stream's lagging quite a lot now. Or the game's lagging, whatever. I don't know if Fallout 4's frozen. No, because it is very slowly doing stuff. But anyway, I'll end the stream now. Thanks for watching. As I said, it's lagging up a bit, so I might need to do a PC restart, or in the background Steam might have decided to start doing a load of downloads that's using up all my internet or something. But yeah, have a good day everybody, and I will see everybody hopefully tomorrow.